Hey, it's Michelle.
And it's your girl, Loren Nicole, and this is Couch Talk.
Just two girls, one couch, a few special guests, and way too many thoughts. From late night chats to did that really just happen moments, we're unpacking it all.
Relationships, parenting, adulting, life, love, and everything in between. No filters, no judgment, just laughs, real talk, and maybe a few questionable takes. So grab a drink, get comfy, and take a seat. This is Couch Talk.
Hello, and welcome to Couch Talk. It's Michelle.
And it's your girl, Loren Nicole. And this morning, we have a live and unfiltered episode of Couch Talk for you.
We have a great lineup. Today is October 1st. It is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and we have an amazing lineup for you today. We're going to start it off with our first guest because we have so much that we want to talk about and so little time. That's why we're going live today. So make sure you tune in, and if not, catch the replay because you don't want to miss this episode.
So what an incredible day. Hello, ladies. Good morning.
Good morning.
We have our friends on the couch. So this morning we're going to start off with Candice Drake. She is the owner of Healing Hands Massage Therapy in Wellington, Florida. Hi, friend.
Hi.
Welcome to the couch. So we're tying in Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and
Yes.
your facility offers quite a few things that can deal with like healing and feeling good. So tell us who you are and what you do.
All right. So first of all, I'm Candice. I own both Healing Hands Massage Therapy and Skincare and Healing Hands Institute for Aesthetics. But as far as breast cancer, we lean more on the massage and more on the lymphatic side of things. I do also do sound healing and breath work, which is also kind of lands in that category. That's something I personally do. I don't talk about it much because I'm so busy. I don't get a chance to dabble in it as often as I would like.
Right.
Do you
But
lead the classes, the
I
sound
do.
healing?
I do. We do 51 minutes of breath work and then 30 minutes of sound healing. So it's both me. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I got certified a couple of years ago and absolutely love it. It's very.
I've been learning a lot about vibrations and how it
It's-
can
We were
heal.
just talking about
We've
this.
been talking about
It's done
that.
so many amazing things for my own child, and that's how I got into it. She had severe anxiety, lots of different things that were going on with her. Crappy backgrounds. We all have one.
Sure.
But I sent her to a place where they did equine therapy, and at the end of her equine sessions, for first 8 weeks, they did 45 minutes of sound healing.
Wow.
And I saw the most incredible changes in my child. She
Really?
went from breaking down to basically being able to carry the world on her shoulders.
Wow.
So that's when I started dabbling in it. I got completely certified, and then I went into the breathwork side of things about a year and a half ago.
Ooh, that's interesting. We're gonna
Yeah,
have to
you should definitely expand that.
we're gonna have to
Yes.
dig
I think
into
when
that.
more people understand
100%.
vibration and
Yeah.
how it can heal,
Yes.
I mean, it
Once
used to
I-
be a conspiracy thing. Now I feel like it's
Yeah, I think even massage was, though. For a while, they thought that was foo-foo, and now we have doctors bringing us clients. I work with Dr. Neer, and Dr. Neer sends us all his patients for lymphatic drainage now. So
Really?
once upon a time, we were like, oh, she's just getting a little foo-foo rub, and now it's like, no, we're making a difference.
So tell us a little bit more about that. What does that like entail? How long is like a session generally?
Which one?
For the lymphatic drainage.
The lymphatic
Yeah,
drainage.
what
You
is
can
that?
you can do a 50-minute or an 80-minute, depending on if you're not coming in with something similar to what Erin's gone through. We usually suggest like a 50-minute because it's a straightforward lymphatic drainage. What it actually is it's a dumping of your filtration system is the best way. I talk in layman's terms. I try not to use big terms. Your
Thank you,
filtration,
'cause
yeah,
we don't
that's what we
understand.
need.
your filter. It's
Give us
ve-
the cliff notes.
right.
Tell us in,
It's your
language we understand.
it's your garbage can in reality. It's where you filter viruses, bacteria, colds, everything. Your body cannot tell if it has a thorn in its finger or if it has a flu. All it knows is that your lymphatic system needs to kick in. It's your immune system. Your immune system is your lymphatic system. It runs from the top of your head to the bottom of your toes. It is a water system when it's running beautifully. It runs, it flows beautifully, it dumps beautifully. When it starts to get stagnant, it moves to something more like an oil. So it's
Like
not
sluggish,
moving as fast.
sluggish.
You feel tired. And it can get as bad when you have a condition or the flu or COVID or anything like that. You can start to back up your lymph nodes. Have you ever had a sore lymph node and you're like, oh, that hurts a little bit in there? What
Like
is
it
that?
feels like a pimple or
It
something?
needs to be flushed. It's not running properly, which means your gut's not running properly. Your brain's not running properly. Lots of things.
And we're doing this through massage.
Yes, it is not actually what your typical
Oh,
massage
I thought
is.
you were like draining.
Yes,
So we're not
okay.
actually draining.
We are technically.
So
what
tell us how we do this.
It honestly is the most light pressure, and it's pushing down, moving the fluid to its located, your closest lymph node, and then we pump it, and your body flushes it for you. Urine. That's all it is.
Understand.
Yeah, but you can actually see it happening, which is kind of cool. So we have patients that come in sometimes where they have like, you're seeing they're really puffy feet, and what we do is we do this and they can actually see the fluid missing at the end of the it's really cool.
Wow.
And it's super good for anything. You can come in even if you're just feeling bad, you got a cold. People do it to just keep themselves in a good place. Or
so it's a maintenance as
yes,
well.
and we work on oncology. I got sick a few years ago. A lot of people, I was really vocal about breast implant illness.
Yes.
It's
I am a
this
firm
wild
believer.
thing.
I have BII.
It's
110%. I have
believe,
BII.
and I don't push my beliefs on anybody, but most anyone who's carrying them around in their chest absolutely has them because your lymphatic system doesn't want them in your body. It's not supposed to be there. So
how
I'm going on like 26 years on mine.
I had mine removed in 2022. I was extremely ill. I did not look like this. It broke down my thyroid. It broke down my entire body. My lymphatic system was so angry. I now have several autoimmune conditions, things like that. But I was filling with fluid.
Yeah.
And so I knew my lymphatic, being my background, for 3 decades, I knew what my problem was, but I didn't know why.
Yeah.
I told the doctors my lymphatic system is broken.
Yeah.
What is wrong with my lymphatic system? And I did have one. Oh, you're just a massage therapist, And I'm like, no, I'm pretty sure something.
Yeah, but you're even more in tune with your body and what's happening.
Yeah, I was filling with fluid here, here, and here, and that is lymphatic. And I lived through being sick, getting them constantly until I kind of started to chip away and figure out what was going on.
Wow.
So now, years later, 7 surgeries, and 5 years later, here I am. I don't look the same. I'm 58 pounds lighter, and I don't carry that fluid anymore.
Wow.
So the moment I start to see the puff, I'm getting it out of there.
So can you do I've seen people, they talk about like the dry brushing, like are those
it's
things
100% yes, absolutely yes. We will do some dry brushing during your massage sometimes.
So tell us what that is.
All that is it's a brush. It's kind of like a horse brush.
Yeah, like
it's a little bit.
bristles,
Yeah,
right?
it's got
Okay.
bristles. They do make new ones now that have little rubber, but I suggest buying those over the full bristle brush,
Right.
Because some people don't know. You don't want to go too hard.
So what
'cause
is
you
that?
I've tried it once before and I think I just bruised my
You
skin.
can cut the lymph fluid off, which is why the massage itself is so light. We have people come in and they're being told all these things about Brazilian and all, because you can do some sculpting with it. It's pretty cool. You can sculpt the face because you're removing that fluid that's puffing you.
Really?
So there's a lot. Like we could sit and talk about this all day
Amazon.
long.
I am learning so much right now.
So many people have, the wrong idea. They come in and they'll come out of the service and they'll go, she barely touched me. She did nothing for me. I'm like, she did exactly what she was supposed to do. There's so many misconceptions about what lymphatic drainage actually is.
Yeah.
We do, like I said, there's a Brazilian side, which if you're not working on a condition where we can, get in there with some oils, it's typically done without oil. It's typically done with, I like to use baby powder or something of that sort, just to get a little bit of a glide. But it's just the movement of fluid, pumping all the major lymph nodes and getting it out of your system. Most of the ladies get up off the table and they gotta run to the bathroom because it's that fast.
Really?
It works that
Erin's
way.
like,
You know, I
you've done
got
it
that.
before?
Amazing.
I get regular lymphatic drainage now.
Fantastic.
Do
Love
you?
that. Love that.
Wow.
You don't want that stuff in your body. It's toxins. It's bacteria.
So you got to filter it
I
out.
have
Is
that.
this why we have to drink so much water?
That's why we're supposed to. Yes.
Yeah. We're supposed
very well.
You know, I have that. I have that
iced
gift
coffee
card.
has water.
I have that gift card for that lymphatic drainage. I'm gonna have to come in
Yeah.
and redeem that there.
I don't know
Healing
why
Hands
I really
because
thought you got hooked up to a hose.
I have no idea.
And you're drained.
I've never done that before, but I have to tell you, it makes sense.
Yeah.
It's very
Right.
gentle, and it's also very relaxing. So on the
Right.
person on the table, you fall asleep. There's no digging in a muscle. It's very calming.
So can a person who is going through treatment get the lymphatic drainage?
With a doctor's note, it just depends on what's happening. We're very
Okay.
When it comes to oncology, we do oncology.
Before?
It depends. If it's straight
Okay.
and they're in the middle of treatment, we do require a doctor to sign off for it, just to make sure. Most of the time, doctor signs right off. They want you doing this. But we've had cases in the oncology side of things. It's the difference between oncology lymphatic drainage and regular lymphatic drainage all depends on whether you have all of your lymph nodes intact. So when I had my thyroid removed, I'm missing a few of them. So you do not want to push fluid into a place where there's no
nothing.
lymph node. So you'd be
Okay.
pushing it somewhere else.
Yeah.
That's really the
So
only
you see an
difference.
expert.
But we need
Yeah.
to know all of those things.
Right, right.
Absolutely.
Because at that point, it really is kind of medical. I mean, at the end of the day, if you're pushing all
Yeah.
these toxins,
Is it
through your
covered
body-
by insurance?
No, massage is really, really hard to be covered in any way, shape, or form.
Right.
Yeah.
We're getting there. Like I said, doctors now are finding that we're not foo-foo anymore, but we
Right.
haven't quite. Some places will take it, but most of them don't. It's a headache.
So let's talk about like the relaxing part, right? Because I'm sure, I mean, in general, anytime you're sick or anytime you're going through something, it's always nice to have like that moment of relaxation, especially when you're mentally not in a great place, right? So let's talk about like the healing part of the massage as far as it being like mental. If we're not getting into the medical with the lymphatic drainage and we're
Right.
just talking about relaxation.
So that's going to be more nervous system. So we're going to actually calm your nervous system when you're in there. You know, especially if you're not getting like a heavy deep tissue where you're jumping around on the table, we're going to calm your nervous system, which helps with your cortisol and things like that. So it lowers cortisol. So that's where your mental side's going to come in. You get that little break. Your body gets that break. It needs the break. It's on fire. It's fight or flight, especially if you have a condition. You're
Right.
fight or flight 24/7.
Right.
So you have a lot of services.
We have a ton of
I was
services.
looking and I was
all under one roof.
Yes.
So tell us more, because I
Oh, well, we
thought
have-
it was like 3, 4. Then I'm like, oh, it's like 7, 8.
Yeah, oh God,
and now a
probably
school.
more than that. So yeah, we have all skincare services. We do microneedling. We do everything from regular basic facials, which I hate to use the word basic, but
Basic,
our
right.
signature facial, which still covers everything, to tightening, lifting, all of those fun things. Everything under the sun for massage except raw thing. My raw thing girl, I do have someone to send to. She worked for me for a little while. She works for herself now. But all of the myofascial, deep tissues, cupping, gua sha, everyone. There's someone for everyone there, which is what I love, because you really can get whatever you want there.
I love that.
Nice.
And where can we find you? How can people reach you?
I am on every platform out there. I have pushed, like I said earlier, I've kicked open every door that's allowed me to stick my foot through. So you can find me on all the social medias, from TikTok to Instagram to Facebook. We're located in Wellington, so that's 880 State Road 7, Suite 2. That is off of 441 in between Southern Boulevard and Forest Hill. That's where the spa is. Our school's 5 minutes down the road, which is still in its building, blocks. We're working with the Board of Education right now, so we're only partially open so far. But that'll be open. We're going to be teaching skincare.
Perfect.
love
So coming
that.
soon for that.
I love that.
Love
Is there
that.
a website to reach you at?
There's Healing Hands, Wellington.com. And then you also have the school, and that they're actually combined. So you can click the link at the very top and go straight to the school,
Fantastic.
and from one to the other. So they're pretty much combined.
I love the education
Yeah.
part too,
Yeah.
because now we're educating more women and we're opening more opportunities for people for the next generation.
We are.
Self-care. I
Yes.
think it all ties down to that self-care.
Absolutely.
It does.
Absolutely. So stick around. We're going to take a commercial break. When we come back, we're going to talk more with Candice. And we have our amazing guest, Erin, here today. She is the founder of Seedless Melons. We're going to talk a little bit more about that, get more into breast cancer awareness. Stick around. You won't want to miss this.
And now, a message from our sponsor. Dr. Danielle Rivera, pelvic floor physical therapist.
So have you ever laughed really hard or sneezed and be like, oh, or jumped on a trampoline? Or are you that person that's always looking for a bathroom, whether it's to go number 1 or number 2?
You've been watching Couch Talk with Loren and Michelle, and now let's get back to our show.
And welcome back to the couch. That was a really great segment.
Yeah.
I have to tell you, I really learned a lot.
Yeah.
I feel like every time we get back on the couch with one of our friends, we're learning something new from incredible, smart, talented, strong women.
Absolutely.
I absolutely love this. So who do we have next?
Well, you won't want to miss this. I am going to read a little bit because Erin, on a personal level, I have known Erin for a really long time. I have been following Erin's journey. I will cry if I talk too much. So I know. But I'm going to read a little bit about Erin. I wanted to bring her on. It was really important, especially to kick off breast cancer awareness. When I thought about this, there was one person that I thought about that I could not start this month without, because she has inspired me, and watching her journey has been so amazing. So
Don't make me cry.
I know, I love you. So when you think of melons, you expect seeds. A seedless melon feels different, unexpected. That's how life after cancer can feel. Treatments change your body, your energy, even how you connect with others. But different doesn't mean broken. Erin is a founder of Seedless Melons, helping cancer survivors redefine intimacy, physical, emotional, sensual, and spiritual. Through coaching, education, and advocacy, she guides survivors to reconnect with partners, rediscover themselves, and feel whole again. We're so excited to welcome Erin to the couch. It was such a beautiful way of putting it, different doesn't mean broken. We're so glad that you're here with us today. I want to dive right in. I want to hear about your journey, and I want to know what brought you here, and just, I know your journey, but I want everybody else to know it. So what you're comfortable with sharing, I would love for you to share.
You know I'm an open book.
I know you are.
We've known each
Oh,
other.
yes.
Probably going on 10 years. You realize
I
that.
feel like more.
I know. It feels like a lifetime, doesn't it?
I don't think you had kids when we met.
No, I just had the one.
Yeah.
I just had the one, and he's 10.
Oh
so
my-
there you
yeah,
go.
So there you go.
So this whole journey started, I think we're going on 3 years now, which was crazy because it was overnight. I couldn't eat, which led to gastroparesis diagnosis, which for who doesn't know, it's basically either a complete or semi-paralysis of your stomach. So, and that comes and goes. It's sometimes I can eat, sometimes I can't, sometimes it's like, who knows, roll the dice. So a lot of my favorite foods are gone. No more Brussels sprouts.
That smells.
Well, yeah, good with bacon. Oh. So which led to finding the lymph nodes in my abdomen. Okay. Oh, wait. You got lymphoma. Okay, great. Let's tackle that one. So we beat lymphoma, and I found the lump in my breast. But I had already lost my best friend of 30-something years, my soulmate. Don't tell my husband. To breast cancer. She was originally diagnosed metastatic breast cancer. I've had friends all through life with parents had breast cancer. I started my nursing journey as an extern in oncology, so I had already.
You were already there.
Was already there. It's been around my life all the time. So I found the lump. I was like, it's nothing. I'm working out all the time. I had started doing mixed martial arts. I'm getting in shape. I've been losing weight. I'm being amazing. And then finally one day I was like, you're an idiot. Let's get this checked. I knew what it was going to be before the results came back. Sure enough, it's breast cancer. And I was like, all right, now what? There was never any question of, oh God, is this going to happen? Is that going to happen? Because with the lymphoma diagnosis at 40, the doctor goes, you'll get a good 20 years. I'm like, I got a 4-year-old, 5-year-old. 20 years? No. And then you get a breast cancer diagnosis, and they're like, well, now you got 2 cancers, so we'll see what happens. Although it was stage 2. Both my cancers were stage 2. I was like, well, what's the plan of attack? I'm like, what are we doing? So I'm big on advocacy. They're like, we need surgery. No. But wait, I'm not ready for surgery. So when I'm ready for surgery, we'll have surgery. So we came up with a plan with all the doctors. We coordinated. I had my first surgery November of 2023. I had I chose to have a bilateral mastectomy because I did not want that hanging over my head.
Yeah. Oh, take them off.
Yeah.
Take them.
I had a discussion with my husband. It's my body, my choice.
Absolutely.
He
They're just
said-
boobs.
He said, I'd rather have you around and healthy. I'd rather have you
Yeah.
here celebrating our family and our partnership rather than, you
Boobs.
know,
Yeah.
a lumpectomy or whatever. I know. Your choice.
Yeah.
I am blessed. Not just lucky. I am blessed to have such a supportive husband.
Yeah, he's amazing.
You've met him.
He's amazing, yeah.
You know my family.
Yeah.
So I went through my first surgery. I've had a multitude of complications that no person should ever have to go through. I went through a second surgery December 2nd. I started chemo. That turned me septic. So I almost went to the ICU for that. I had a third surgery where they removed the right expander. It was an implant at that time. So I was flat for the last 15 months. It was my choice. I had enough gynecological complications because I was almost 100% hormone positive. So where I went to the doctor, advocated for myself, and I said, nope, I'm done. I'm having no more kids. I'm over the threshold. Had a total hysterectomy.
I just had one myself last October.
Fantastic. Best decision I ever made.
I have never felt this good my whole life.
Well, I have the menopause symptoms.
I
which
kept
are
my
not-
ovaries.
Nope, ovaries gone.
Yeah, I kept my ovaries.
Uterus, everything is gone.
I removed everything else.
And
Life-changing.
Yep. Oh God.
Life-changing.
Oh yes. That whole, even the peace of
Mental.
mind.
Life-changing.
So with my ovaries being gone, instant menopause. So now we're at the point where we just did a 4th reconstruction surgery. We're getting ready to have our 5th reconstruction surgery. It's daily medications, monthly lab draws, yearly screenings, everything else.
I'm
So you have
curious
so
because
much
what a tremendous amount of suffering for anybody, right? Because nobody should ever have to. I mean, you hate to see that. It's just, I get, my mother has cancer, so I totally can kind of relate in this sense. How do you stay positive? I know you have 2 babies that like kind of keep you pushing, and what keeps you pushing, and what keeps you advocating and hoping for the best and to educate more people?
Well, some days are really tough. To be honest.
Yeah.
I'm
No.
an
Even
open book
for
all the
anybody,
time
yeah.
and every time. I was really good mentally until the summer, and then having the kids home, then it all just kind of hit.
Oof.
So a lot of this is a very much mental journey. Back on track, but it's remembering that this is it. Like, okay, and you make that choice. Do you
Crawl
fight?
in the bed, or do you?
Do you let it take over, or do you keep going? Well, I'm not done. I don't know about you guys, but this wasn't my story
Yeah.
to be written off. No, my husband's not going to get remarried after me. He's stuck with me. My children aren't going to be raised by another woman. My boys are going to be raised the way I want them to. If I'm going to birth you, this is my terms. My friends need me. I need them.
Yeah.
I've built this community around me, and then to see other women get diagnosed.
Yeah.
And yes, there is a male population that gets diagnosed with breast cancer. Well,
Absolutely.
that does not go unnoticed or get advocated for either. They need support almost more.
Yeah.
To be able to be a voice because I'm a little bit more outspoken.
Yeah.
That is what keeps me going.
Well, so now, how did it come about you getting on the bus? Do we have that photo to show? I mean, I saw that. I was like, wait, what? Like, I didn't even. I saw the photo and I was like, oh, cool. And then I looked closer and I went, that's you.
I love that.
Last year, because I had a long-standing nursing career, I became a nurse. I am semi-retired now because I've just had so many complications.
Take care of you.
I'm permanently immunocompromised. My lymph system was compromised with the lymphoma, and now they took lymph nodes both sides. So I am permanently immunocompromised. I no longer work in the hospital, but I've built up so many connections because I have wonderful nurse navigators. I have just the people I've met through the different visits and the different things that I've done. They nominated me last year. So last year I was a warrior in pink, and we here in West Palm are the only Susan G. Komen is the only place that does the warrior peak. So Susan G. Komen does amazing things for, obviously, people with breast cancer. Oh. Because it's not just about the women. Susan G. Komen does for so many, for families, and for anybody diagnosed with breast cancer.
You are incredible.
Yeah, absolutely.
What
incredible.
a force to be reckoned with.
And we're going to hear more about Seedless melons. We're going to talk about Seedless melons. We have a little something for you. Actually, Candice has a little something for you. We want to make sure that you guys know, stick around because we're going to be featuring on the Brooklyn Cafe after this. Erin's going to be joining us along with Candice so we can talk more about Seedless melons. Because it is really important. We want everybody to learn about this. So, Candice, I know that you had something for Erin that we wanted to give you a little something.
We have a lymphatic drainage for you. So.
Thank you so much.
So you said you're currently doing that, correct?
So as I've gone through this, and part of the advocacy is learning how much alternative treatments help with cancer symptoms.
Absolutely.
And having the disruptive lymph system is so much more than just drainage once you've had breast surgery. It increases your everyday vitality.
Yep. 100%.
I think that's the best way it's your everyday vitality that makes the difference.
I love this.
That advocacy that needs to get the word spread out there because it's not frou-frou anymore. It's scientifically proven that it's that healing and self-care.
Yeah, absolutely.
We couldn't have picked better people to come on the couch
This was so
together.
great today. Candice, thank you so much.
We wish we had more time,
this.
and that's why we're going to go on to Brooklyn Cafe so we can get more time with these amazing ladies, because 30 minutes is just
never
not
enough. Erin, thank you so much. This was insightful, informative, inspiring, and ladies, remember to take care of yourselves.
Yeah.
It's okay. We're allowed to take care of ourselves.
Self-check, right?
Self-check, self-care.
I mean, if there's one thing you could tell everybody out there,
everybody have a wonderful day.
Don't be afraid.
Don't be afraid. Love that.
Have a great day.
Love that.
We said it.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Hey, it's Michelle.
And it's your girl, Loren Nicole. And this is Couch Talk.
Just two girls, one couch, a few special guests, and way too many thoughts. From late night chats to did that really just happen moments, we're unpacking it all.
Relationships, parenting, adulting, life, love, and everything in between. No filters, no judgment, just laughs, real talk, and maybe a few questionable takes. So grab a drink, get comfy, and take a seat. This is Couch Talk.